Scots of Covenant College, we are glad to have you with us today. As this is our second game, we've had our invocation and our national anthem. We'll move right into the introductions. First, introducing the starting lineup for the Scots of Covenant College. At guarding 5'8" freshman from Chattanooga, Tennessee, number 14, Jada Sanders. At 45'11" freshman from Chattanooga, Tennessee, number 44, Violet Wright. At guard, at 5'6", a sophomore from Andalusia, Alabama, number 0, Ora Hall. At guard, at 5'3", a sophomore from Covington, Louisiana, number 22, Chloe Bertrand. And for a 5'10" senior from Denver, Colorado, number 11, Amanda Neff. The Scots are coached by Tanya McIntosh. She is assisted by Samantha Russell and Karis McIntosh. And now the starting lineup for your Welch College Lady Flames. At 45, a junior from Monterey, Tennessee, number 20, Lindsay Rice. At guard, a 5'6", a senior from Pleasant View, Tennessee, number 00, Caroline Watts. At guard, a 5'6" senior from Huron, South Dakota, number 1, Carrie Lynn Weeding. At guard, a 5'7", a senior from White House, Tennessee, number 10, Faith Johnstone. And at guard, a 5'8" senior from Spring Hill, Tennessee, number 12, Kayla Northrup. Your Lady Flames are coached by Katie Bryant. She is assisted by Claire Ryan and Joy Brown.
And with that, we want to welcome you in, ladies and gentlemen, to the campus of Welch College for this Saturday matchup between your Welch College Lady Flames and the Lady Scots of Covenant College. These two teams met last month. The Flames took an 8-point win. They look to sweep the season series here today against the Scots as Covenant wins the tip. We're glad you're with us on this Saturday afternoon. If you were here joining us earlier, the Huntington Hawks took down the Boyce Bulldogs by 28. The Flames force a miss quickly the other way. Faith Johnstone up with the left and one. Good start for the Lady Flames. Faith puts it in. She'll get a free throw. The 5 on the floor for the Flames: Caroline Watts, Lindsay Wright, Faith Johnstone, Carrie Lynn Weeding, and Kayla Northrup. Familiar faces. Kayla's a new one. Glad to have her a part of the Flames this year.
Johnstone has one shot.
Faith gets it to go. Flames lead 3-0. Just over 20 seconds played in the ball game. Number 22, Chloe Bertrand handles the ball, and Caroline knocks it out. Bertrand looking for Ora Hall on the wing. Caroline jumped the pass and knocked it out of bounds. Side out on the far side with Hall at the trigger in. Bertrand's got it, being guarded by Northrup. Pitches it off to Hall. Bertrand in the middle. Nice backdoor pass. Step back Jay. That's pure. That's Amanda Neff. Looked like she had the layup. Took the tougher step back instead, but got it to go. Man-to-man defense from the Scots. Faith on the elbow. Posted up to Caroline. She'll take a wide open three. No. Rebound falls to Neff for the Scots, and she'll bring it up the floor. She'll pitch it back to Bertrand. who gets it across. Flames lead 3-2. We've played just over a minute in the first quarter. Neff, she'll reverse it. This is Kennedy. She'll give it off. Backdoor cut from Hall. Gets it in there. Floater up and in. That's number 44, Violet Wright. Right in the middle, banked it in. Caroline quickly the other way. Gets cut off by Bertrand. To Carrie Lynn on the cut. Layup, good.
Carrie Lynn leading.
Look for Carrie Lynn to score a lot of points here this afternoon. She's doing a phenomenal job so far this season. Bertrand to the rim. Up, no good. Rebound, falls to Wright. She goes back up, can't get it to go. And Carrie Lynn's got it. She'll push the pace. She'll settle in between the rings here. Carrie Lynn looks for Kayla. Gets taken away by Kennedy. She'll push it. Goes right at Euro step. Floater, air ball. Got her own miss. Kicks it out. Wright will take a three. No. Rebound, Faith. Johnstone pushes it. Bounce pass to Wright, and she threw it away. Excuse me, it was knocked away. Flames will keep the basketball out of bounds underneath the goal, leading 5-4. Northrop to trigger in, out of bounds underneath the basket. Got to get free. Kayla, bounce pass to Faith. Faith goes up, gets it knocked away. Bertrand quickly the other way with it with the Scots. She'll go right at Weeding, takes the bump. Right hand can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, no, but a foul underneath. 2 shots coming for the Scots. That foul's going to go on Faith. It'll be her first. Danny Dawson and the newcomer Audrey Coulter both check in for the Flames. Faith Johnstone and Lindsay Wright take a break. Number 14, Jada Sanders checks back in for the Scots. Kennedy checks out. Ora Hall to get 2 shots for the Scots, and she knocks the first one down. We're tied up at 5. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. Like we mentioned before, these two teams matched up in the beginning of the season. The Flames took an 8-point win, 88-80, over the Scots. Caroline handles it, gives it up to Danny in the middle, to Kayla. Northrop will drive, gets bumped, kicks it out, Weeding a 3. Not this time, rebound. Kayla had it, but taken away by Neff. She gives up to Bertrand. They're going the other way with it. Bertrand will take a wide open 3, short, box out there by Audrey, and Carolyn takes the board. Caroline has it, and she'll rest it on the wing. To Kayla on the cut, nearly taken away. She corrals it to Carrie Lynn with 16. Carrie Lynn crosses over, gets to the rim, the right hand up and good.
Carrie Lynn leading.
Carrie Lynn's got 4 early points. Carrie Lynn averaging 15 points per game. She's got 4 early. Danny with the rebound off the miss. Caroline has it. She'll push it up the floor. Got a foul underneath. Danny's going to get 2 shots at the line. Jada Sanders picks up her second foul. The team's second foul. She'll check back out. And Kara Kennedy checks back in. Lindsay Wright comes in. Kayla Northrop's going to take a break. Danny Dawson at the line for 2 shots. Can't get the first one to go. Danny, the sophomore from Goldsboro, North Carolina, averaging 6 points for the Flames. Flames lead 8-6. 6:08 to play in the first quarter. Bertrand handles it. Gets it to Hall, being guarded by Watts. Gets the screen from Neff, drives in, loses it, gets it back. And it's taken away. Nice defense. Carrie Lynn the other way with it now for the Flames. She'll pitch it off to Watts. On the wing, she'll settle it. Looks for Carrie Lynn up top, gets it to her. 18 seconds to shoot. Carrie Lynn wants to drive, kicks it out to Coulter. Head fake at 3, gonna drive up top for Lindsay. 13 to shoot. Lindsay crosses over, tries to get to the goal and loses it. Kennedy took it away. She'll push it the other way now for the Scots. And Carrie Lynn knocks it out of bounds. Good transition defense from the Flames. Faith Johnstone's going to check back in. The senior from White House, Tennessee, averaging 14 points a game for the Flames. Carrie Lynn's going to get her first break. Out of bounds underneath the basket. They'll get it to Neff at the top. Down low. Right. No good. Thought there may have been contact underneath. Didn't get the call. The other way we go now with Watts. To Faith. Faith wants to drive it. Gets to the rim. The right hand up. The right hand no good. Rebound Coulter. She's back up with it. That rattles around and in. Offensive board leads to 2 points for Audrey Coulter. Flames lead 10-6. We approach 5 minutes to play in the first quarter. Bertrand continues to handle the ball for the Scots. She'll toss it to Neff. They'll reverse it. This is Trinity Smith. She'll give it up to Bertrand on the far side wing. Gets the screen from right. Bertrand to the rim. The floater with the right hand up. No good. Rebound. Knocked around. Smith's got it. Taken away by Dawson. But I believe she was staying out of bounds, and she was. And so the Scots will get it. And that'll take us to our first media timeout of the ball game. Your Flames lead 10-6. 4:42 to play here in the first quarter. We'll be right back. Back out of the timeout. Flames leading 10-6 with 4:42 to play. Slow offensive start for the Scots. The Flames playing excellent defense. Hope that continues here in this first half. Out of bounds underneath. They get it to Neff. Looking for Bertrand. She'll get a screen. Bertrand drives, gets cut off by Faith. They want to go down low. They get it there. Shot up, no good. Another one, no good. Another offensive board, though. She goes back up, and she can't get it. Danny Dawson corrals the board. 3 offensive boards there for the Scots. 3 opportunities underneath the basket. Couldn't get them to go. The Flames take it the other way with Johnstone. She'll drive it. Faith gets to the rim. Kicks it to Lindsay on the cut. Lindsay, free ride to the goal. Left hand up. Left hand. Good. 17 to shoot for the Scots. Bertrand handles it. They want to go down low. Can't get it there. Nice defense from Faith. Up top to Neff. She'll drive on Dawson. Spins. Gives it up to Kennedy. Back to Neff. Knocked away by Dawson. Great minutes from Danny underneath the basket. That's going to be a foul going the other way. Neff's going to pick up her first foul.
The foul is on Courtney College's number 11, Amanda Neff. It is her first. Team third. Returning for the Lady Flames. Number 12, Kayla Northrup.
Caroline Watts handling it with Bertrand on her. Good defense from 22 in blue. She'll give it up to Lindsay. Lindsay's going to get fouled. That's going to be on Violet Wright. Couldn't beat Lindsay to the spot, and she'll pick up the foul.
It is her first. Team of 4.
4th team foul on the Scots. One more. The Flames will be shooting free throws the rest of the way in this first quarter. Out of bounds, side out for Kayla Northrup. Looking to get it in just in time. Gets it into Caroline. Flames have 17 to shoot. Faith's got it for Carrie Lynn. Thought about a three, going to drive baseline. Kicks it back out to Faith. Faith on the drive. Up top to Caroline, 7 to shoot. Caroline goes up, throws it up. There's Northrop. Got to go up with it. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound on the other side by Violet Wright. And Bertrand pushes it up the floor for the Scots. A good defensive possession there for Covenant. Forced the Flames late in the clock. Had to throw up a crazy shot there to beat the buzzer. Neff takes a wide open three. She cashes it. Amanda Neff from the top of the key. Flames lead 12-9, 2:46 to play in the first quarter. Carrie Lynn has it up top, 21 to shoot. She's going to drive, puts her head down, gets there with the left hand, gets it knocked out of bounds. Out of bounds underneath the basket, coming for the Flames. Kayla Northrop to trigger in, out of bounds on the baseline. Your starting five on the floor right now for the Flames. They get it into Carrie Lynn, who's got him posted up. Lindsay, she'll try a three, short. And Neff lets it go out of bounds, and the Scots get it back. Two and a half minutes to play in the first quarter. Flames lead by 3. The score 12-9. Little confusion there on the switch. Bertrand gets to the rim and lays it up and in. Johnstone and Northrop.
Chloe Bertrand.
I think a little confusion there on the screen. And Bertrand was able to turn the corner and get to the basket. Faith to Carrie Lynn. Defense extended by the Scots, still in the man-to-man. They find Faith on the cut. The ball goes through her hands. That was a good look there. Just couldn't corral the pass. And the Flames turned it over. Bertrand up top. Three ball good. Back-to-back buckets for Chloe Bertrand. Scots lead by 2, a minute and a half to play in the first quarter. That was a good closeout there from Kayla, but Bertrand made a tough three. Bounce pass to Faith. Faith gets to the rim, goes up with the right hand, and it's good. Faith Johnstone. Coach Katie Bryan wanted an and one there, didn't get the call. We're tied up at 14. One minute to play here in the first quarter. 12 seconds to shoot. Amanda Neff going to drive on Carrie Lynn. She'll spin. She'll get to the rim. She'll go up with the right hand, and she'll finish. Tough take, Amanda Neff. Quickly ahead. She finds Lindsay behind the defense, but that's blocked out of bounds. It'll stay here. Good defensive play by Violet Wright. Nice pass from the Flames. Better defense. Side out here in the corner for the Flames. Gets it to Carrie Lynn, who will reverse it to Caroline Watts, up top to Danny. In the middle for Kayla Northrop. Carrie Lynn thought about a three. She's going to take the sidestep three. Banked it in. That counts. 7 early points for Carrie Lynn Weeding. We have 30 seconds to play here in the quarter. A 2-second differential between your game clock and your shot clock. Flames lead by a point. Bertrand handles it on the wing. They'll give it to Violet Smith. She'll take the bump, puts it up, can't get it to go. Excuse me, that was Violet Wright. Up top, Neff steps into another three. That's good. Amanda Neff having herself a really, really good first quarter. 1 second, Caroline. Flames are going to run out of time here. That's how the first quarter comes to an end. Flames trail 19-17. We'll be right back. Back out of the timeout. Flames trail 19-17 at the end of the first quarter.
The Lady Flames will have the possession to start the second quarter.
We'll start the second with the basketball. Carrie Lynn crosses over. Lost it, got it back. Kayla's got it up top, 20 to shoot. Flames have plenty of time. Gives it off to Caroline with 16. She'll turn the corner. She'll take a mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound knocked out of there. Ball's loose. Bertrand, look at the speed. To the rim. Up with the right. No, but she gets fouled. Chloe Bertrand, a burst of speed to get to the rim. Caroline picks up her first foul. 2 shots coming for the Scots. She gets the first, one more to come. It's good. Watts brings it up the floor. A 2-1-2 zone is the look here. More of a 2-3, I believe, but they've got the middle up pretty high. Dawson will take a 3. No good. Rebound Neff. Little zone look from the Scots. See how the Flames adjust on offense. They trail by 4. We've played a little less than a minute here in the second quarter. Nice backdoor pass. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound. Carrie Lynn has it. She'll bring it up the floor now for the Flames. 7 points in the first quarter for Carrie Lynn. This time she'll drive. She'll step through. She'll go up with the right. She'll finish.
Carrie Lynn waiting.
1 in white, making it look easy here. Bertrand, head fake at 3, gonna drive it. It's an air ball. Well, that hit the back of the rim. That was number 30, Ann Everett. Had the mid-range J off the pass from Bertrand, couldn't get it to go. The Flames have the basketball now. Dawson spins to the middle, kicks it out. Carrie Lynn's got an open 3. No good. Tipped out of there, but Neff's got it. Amanda Neff, a strong performance here in the first half. Kayla Northrup takes it away. Ball on the floor, the Scots get it back. Bertrand's got it, and she'll settle it. Quick pass to Everett. Down low to right. Layup, no good. Man, a lot of contact underneath the basket. No call, but then a travel there on Everett, and the Flames get the basketball back. Faith Johnstone and Audrey Coulter will check in for the Lady Flames. Lindsay Wright and Caroline Watts check out. Faith tries to turn the corner, can't. Nice backdoor pass to Northrup, layup, good. Good find from Faith. Great finish from Kayla. We're tied up at 21. We've played 2.5 minutes here in the second quarter. Down low, taken away by Danny. She'll give it to Coulter, and Audrey will bring it up the floor. Gives it off to Faith on the wing. 21 seconds on the shot clock for the Flames. The Scots are back in the man-to-man. Very surprised to see that after how well the zone looked to start the quarter. Up top to Kayla. She'll try a 3. No good. Rebound out of there from Danny. Danny putting the work in on the boards on both sides. Now she'll take a 3. No. Rebound Neff. Ball loose. Ball on the floor. Now Audrey's got it to Kayla. Left hand up. No good. Rebound Neff. And now there's a foul. The entire Covenant Scots bench begging for a foul, and they got one right there. Kayla picks up her first foul.
Returning for the Scots, number 14, Gina Sanders. Returning for the Lady Flames, 00, Caroline Watts.
Caroline Watts checks back into the basketball game. Kayla will take a break. We're tied up at 21, 6.5 to play in the second quarter. Bertrand looks to drive, gets to the rim. The right-hand layup's up and good. A little burst of speed to get to the rim for Chloe Bertrand. Caroline pitches it back to Coulter, who will take a deep three. No good. And the Scots will get it back. Bertrand in the short corner reverses it to Neff up top. She'll take a deep three. That one's no good. Off the back of the rim. Watts there defending. Faith quickly the other way. Kicks it out. Coulter head fake at three. She'll drive. Gives it back to Faith. Faith to the rim. Up top in the corner. Nice ball movement from the Flames. A three ball on the way from Carrie Lynn. Rims out. Good basketball there from the Flames on the offensive side. Just couldn't get the shot to go. Bertrand pull up jumper. No. Rebound Danny. Caroline's got it. She'll push it up the floor quickly. Caroline in the corner for Audrey. Thought about the three. Going to take the mid-range J instead. No good. Rebound Neff on the backside. Covenant wants to slow it down. Neff gives it off to Bertrand, and she'll walk it up the floor for the Scots. Neff at the top of the key with Johnstone on her. She'll spin. Gets to the rim, goes up with the right. No, and a foul is called. It's going to go on Faith. Her second foul.
It is her second. Team total. Returning for the Lady Flames, number 12, Akila Northrup.
Neff at the free throw line gets that one to go.
At the line for the Scots, number 11, Amanda Neff.
Faith may have to sit for a little while here as she's picked up her second foul in the first half. Don't need to get a third one going into the second half. Flames trail by 4, 25-21. We're 5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. On the wing, Northrup reverses it to Coulter. In the corner for Danny. Back in the zone are the Scots. Coulter, she'll try a three ball. Get in there, no good. Rebound tipped out of there by Danny, and the Scots will get it back. And that will be our media timeout here in the second quarter. Flames trail 25-21. 4 minutes, 40 seconds to play in the first half. We'll be right back. Back out of the timeout, Flames trailing by 4. 4 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the first half. They'll go in the middle to Neff. Working one-on-one with Dawson in the paint. Up top, Kennedy thought about a three. She'll drive. Right hand blocked by Coulter out of bounds. The Scots will keep it with 10 on the shot clock. Excuse me, that was Jada Sanders on the drive. Good defense there from Coulter to swat it away. Neff nearly lost it out of bounds. She saves it. On the floor for it. We're going to get a jump ball We're going to stay here with the Scots. 7 to shoot now, side out here on your near side with Bertrand to trigger in. Violet Wright going to check back into the ball game. Sanders will check out. Everett will trigger in on the side. They'll get it in. Kennedy up top to Bertrand. Nice action to get her a shot, but that 3 doesn't draw iron, and that is a shot clock violation. Love the half-court action here to get Bertrand an open look at it. The shot doesn't hit the rim, though, and that forced the shot clock violation. The Flames get the ball back. They'll stick in a 2-1-2 zone. That's a throwback to the 90s here. You don't see that a lot in college basketball anymore. Carrie Lynn can't get the 3. Michaela Pinkerman checks in for her first time and pulls down an offensive rebound. Flames fans are familiar with her name. She was one of our best players on our volleyball team. That one no good. Rebound underneath, and we're going to get a jump ball. Flames are going to keep it out of bounds underneath the basket. Michaela just named a second-team All-Region in the Mideast region in the NCCAA. Hangs up the volleyball shoes for some basketball shoes. And she'll get some burn here in the first half. Watts will drive, runs out of room, gives it up to Northrop. Head fake at 3, going to drive baseline. Gets cut off, 10 to suit. Great defense. They try to get it there and they turn it over. Great defense from the Scots. Bertrand will bring it up the floor now for Covenant. Flames still trailing by 4. They haven't scored in a couple of minutes. To Neff at the top. Gives it off. This is Everett. In the corner for Kennedy, she'll drive. She'll get to the rim. She'll go up with the right, can't get it to go. A lot of contact underneath, didn't get the foul. Danny Dawson the other way. Gives it up to Caroline. Now Watts, back in the man-to-man. A 3 ball on the way from Danny, no. Flames can't get the 3s to go. Ball's run down, on the floor for it now. And we're going to get another jump ball. This one's going to go to the Scots. Pinkerman and Northrop on the offensive boards to force the jump. Laura Hall checks back into the game for the Scots. 2:58 to play here in the first half.
Also returning for the Scots, number 24, Trinity Smith.
Bertrand up top. She'll get the screen and give it up. Smith up top to Neff in the middle now. Wright gets to the rim around Pinkerman and puts it in.
Violet Wright.
Northrop will take a 3. Yes! Flames have struggled from the three-point line here in the first half, but Northrop gets it to go. Cuts the lead in half. Flames trail by 3. Down low, floater good. That's going to be Violet Wright. Nice, the other way, layup, good. Nice find from Caroline. Carrie Lynn on the rim run, puts it in. Quick action from the Flames. Need a stop on defense and a minute 41 to play in this first half. Flames trail by 3. Bertrand handles with Northrop Gardner, gives it off. They'll move it around. Nice defense from Caroline on the wing for Neff. Danny tried to take it away. He's going to get called for a foul.
The foul is on Lady Flames number 2, Danny Dawson.
Good minutes from Michaela. Lindsay Wright checks in to get her. Flames pick up their 4th team foul there after Danny fouls, and she knocks it away, but right to Bertrand. Cross court. Sanders thought about a 3, not going to take it. 8 to shoot for Bertrand. Isolated on the top of the key with Carrie Lynn. She'll take the bump. She'll put the floater up. No good. Head coach from Covenant wanting a foul. Didn't get it. Caroline the other way. In the corner for Lindsay. Lindsay, she'll put it on the floor, gets to the middle, goes up with the floater, right hand, no good. Doesn't draw iron. Bertrand the other way. She'll push it. We're under a minute to play now. Thrown away, ball into the backcourt it goes. Backcourt violation. Covenant turns it over. Flames get it back. On the elbow now for Danny. She'll put it on the floor. Wants to get to the rim. Goes up with the right hand. No, but we're going to get a foul.
The foul is on the Scots. Number 14,
Jada Sanders now picks up her third foul. Only the first of the quarter for the Scots. Got to like that if you're the head coach from Covenant. Nobody really in any foul trouble other than Jada Sanders with 3. Danny gets the first one to go. She has a chance to cut it to a 1-point deficit here with his second free throw. It's good. 29-28, Covenant leads. We're 45 seconds to play in the first half. Reminder, your Welch College Flames take on Cumberland Phoenix here at 5:30. After this one concludes, we'll have that on our YouTube channel. But for now, the Flames trying to force a stop on defense with 14 to shoot. They're going to post it up right to the rim. Good. Good entry pass from Bertrand. Good spin to the rim by Wright. And Violet Wright put it in. Weeding behind the defense again. Right hand up. That ball rimmed out. She tips it to Wright. Wright puts it up and in. Good job from Carrie Lynn. Tips it to Lindsay Wright. 11 seconds now. Bertrand handles it. Oh, she double dribbled. And that's a turnover. And the Flames have a chance to take the lead going into half with 9 seconds left. Coach Haiti has a timeout. Let's see if she wants to use one. Looking to get it in to Caroline. She does. Defense is extended. Bounce pass in, and that ball's going to be thrown away. Sanders tipped it. So the Flames will get it with 4 seconds. Plenty of time to get something here. Kayla to inbound. Looking for Carrie Lynn. Gets it to her on the wing. Carrie Lynn jabs. Goes down, but they're going to call it travel. Teams trade turnovers here. These last 10 seconds. 2 seconds to play here in the first half. Let's see if Covenant tries to get a shot. And Caroline fouled her. That's going to be the 5th foul of the half. And I think she's going to get 2 free throws.
The foul is on the Lady Flames, 0-0, Caroline Watts. It is her second. Team 5th.
Oh, that's unfortunate there. Bertrand at the free throw line can't get the first one to go. That's the second foul on Caroline. That's a tough break. Bertrand hits it. They'll roll it up the floor. Northrup tries to throw it from half court. It's going to be short. That's how the first half comes to a close. Your Flames trail 32-30. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the second half. We're glad you're with us on this Saturday afternoon. We hope to have you some halftime stats as well coming up in a couple of minutes. Stay tuned.
Great start halftime.
Got some first half stats for you. The leader in scoring for the Flames is Carrie Lynn Weeding with 11 points on 5 of 9 from the field. Kayla Northrup and Faith Johnstone both added 5 apiece, and Lindsay Wright added 4. Off the bench, Danny Dawson had 3, and Audrey Coulter had 2. For the Scots, Amanda Neff led all scorers with 12 points. 10 for Chloe Bertrand, 8 for Violet Wright, 2 for Aura Hall. Nobody off the bench for the Scots have any points just yet. Some team stats for your Flames. They're 12 of 33 from the field. That's good for 36%. They're 2 of 14 from 3. That's good for 14%. And they are 4 of 5 from the free throw line, good for 80%. The Scots, shooting 11 of 33, good for 33% from the field. They are 3 of 6 from the three-point line, good for 50%, and they are 7 of 8, from the free throw line, good for 87%. Some team stats. 25 rebounds for the Scots, 18 for the Flames. 8 assists on 11 made shots for the Scots, 7 assists on 12 made shots for the Flames. Both teams have 3 steals. The Scots have 2 blocks, 1 for the Flames. 8 turnovers from the Scots, 5 from the Flames. And the Flames have 6 fouls. The Scots have 5. Some advanced stats for you. Points in the paint. Welch leads 20-10. Points off turnovers are tied up at 4. Second chance points, they're tied up at 5. Bench points, the Flames have 5 to none for Covenant. We had 3 ties and 7 lead changes. The last bucket of the first half came with 23 seconds for Covenant and 12 seconds for the Flames. The Covenant had a 6-point lead as their largest, and Welch had a 6-point lead as their largest. That concludes our first half stats. Your score, 32-30, the Scots lead. We'll be right back in about 10 minutes with your second half stats. As we get ready to start this second half, Flames trailing by 2. They'll have the basketball. I gave you some stats there in the first half. Flames only shooting 2 of 14 from 3. You'd like to see a couple more of those go here in the second half. Be able to get out in front here and stretch a lead and win the basketball game. Trying to sweep the season series over the Covenant Scots. They took the first meeting at Covenant 88-80. And they will get it here with Caroline handling the ball. She'll go to Faith at the elbow. Faith going to turn around, spin to the goal, right hand up, blocked. Good help defense on the weak side by Violet Wright. Bertrand the other way, she'll settle it. Up top, Neffel stepping 2 of 3. No. Rebound, offensive board there for Bertrand. Weak side pass. Violet Wright goes up in. Bertrand making it happen. Offensive board, nice pass. And the Scots lead by 4, 30 seconds into this second half. And that ball's taken away by Bertrand. She's everywhere. She'll go to the rim, and she'll get fouled. Caroline picks up her third.
The foul is on 0 Caroline Watts. It is her second. Team first at the line for the Scots.
Bertrand gets 2.
Number 22.
I'd like to remind you, Flames fans, that after this game concludes, we'll have our men's game. The Flames take on the Phoenix of Cumberland University out of Lebanon, Tennessee. Those two teams met back in November, and the Phoenix took that one in a strong matchup between the two teams. But we've got some time to play here in the women's game. The Lady Flames trail by 5. 19 to shoot. Carrie Lynn to the rim with the right hand up and in, and the foul. Carrie Lynn Weeding. Count the bucket and give her one more.
As good as good. The foul is on the Scots number 22, Chloe Bertrand. It is her first, team first. Weeding is at the line to shoot 1.
Carrie Lynn gets the free throw to go. She's up to 15 points now. We've played a minute here in the third quarter. Flames trail by 2. Hall to Neff with Johnstone on her. Faith's got 2 fouls, has to be careful. Nice pass in from Neff. Floater up off the glass, no good. Rebound, Carrie Lynn. She'll bring it up the floor for the Flames. She gives it up to Kayla Northrup, who will bring it up the floor and give it to Faith at the top of the key. Faith wants to drive on Neff, takes the bump, and throws it away. A lot of energy coming from that Scots bench. The Flames need to match it. Trailing by 2. In the corner. They'll go down low. Nice seal there from Wright. She goes up and missed it. Coach from Covenant wanting a foul, begging for a foul. Hasn't got one yet here in the quarter. In the corner, Lindsey Wright. She'll try a 3-ball. No. Tries to run down her own miss. Ball on the floor. And the Scots have it. Neff gives it up to Sanders, and she'll bring it up the floor to Kennedy on the wing. Back up top to Sanders. To Neff on the wing. They want to seal her. Danny knocked it away, but Wright gets it back. Neff, nice backdoor pass to Sanders. Layup, no. There was a lot of contact underneath the basket. There's not a call there, though. Ooh. A lot of contact underneath the basket. Faith steps through. Layup from Danny, good. Sanders is on the floor. She looks to be okay. We're tied up at 35. That's going to be a foul on Faith. After all the contact underneath the basket, he calls that little bump foul. Yikes. Faith picks up her third foul. It's a big development here. She can't pick up her fourth right here. She's guarding Neff, who's had a really good ball game, I should say. And there she is on the backside. She'll get a mid-range jumper. Can't get that one to go. Carrie Lynn corrals the board for the Flames. We've played just over 3 minutes here in the third quarter. We're tied up at 35. Right, spins to the rim, goes up with the right, and she finishes. The Flames have the lead.
Lindsay Wright.
Good stuff from Lindsay. Took the contact and finished at the rim. The other way, Kennedy goes up with the right, no good. Good defense from Carrie Lynn to wall up on the block. Johnstone pushes it. She'll cross over, pitches it back to Carrie Lynn. Carrie Lynn to the rim, gets it ripped by Bertrand. It's going to be a jump ball. The Scots are going to get it.
Jump ball. Possession goes to Covenant College.
Flames in the man-to-man. Bertrand gets the screen, drives on Northrup, spins, gets back, and that's going to be a foul. Quick move to the goal. Northrup picks up her second foul.
It is her second, team third.
Caroline's got 3, Faith's got 3, Kayla Northrup's got 2, and Danny Dawson has 1. Bertrand can't get the first one to go. For the Scots, Amanda Neff has 1, Violet Wright has 1, Jada Sanders has 3, and that's all for the Scots. Bertrand can't get either one to go. Flames get the basketball back, still up by 2. We've played just over 4 minutes. Faith will handle it, being guarded by Bertrand. She crosses over and gets to the paint. All the way to the rim, the left hand up, the left hand good. 10 and White finishes at the rim.
Faith Johnstone.
Faith now with 7 points on the ball game. Bertrand on the wing, 14 to shoot for the Scots. She jabs, gets a screen. They want to post her up down low. Danny knocked it away. Kayla takes it away. She'll push it ahead. She gives it up to Faith. Faith and Neff to the rim. Bounce pass to Lindsay. Lindsay up with the right. No, but a foul.
The foul is on the Scots, number 11, Amanda Neff. It is her second.
Neff will pick up her second foul, and Covenant will take a timeout. We'll be right back. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Back out of the timeout. Lindsay going to get 2 at the line. Flames lead by 4, 5:18 to play. Lindsay hits the first. Second one rims off. And there's a walk from Neff, and the Scots turn it over. Substitution. Anna Everett will check in.
For the Scots, number 30, Anna Everett.
Kayla thought about a three. She'll take a three. Bang! Kayla Northrup had it on the wing, had a lot of time to decide what she wanted to do. Nobody got in her face. She puts a three in. Flames lead by 8. 4:49 to play in the third quarter. That's her second three of the ball game. They'll pitch it off to Aura Hall. In the corner, Everett. Hall in the corner to Everett on the cut. Right hand up, no good. Rebound, fought for a jump ball. Flames get it. Danny Dawson's everywhere on the boards today, folks. Nice job from Danny.
Jump ball. Possession will go to the Lady Flames.
And that'll be a media timeout. 4:35 to play. 43-35, your Flames lead. We'll be right back. Back out of the timeout. Flames lead by 8. They were trailing by 2 at halftime, but they've come out on a 13-3 run to start the second half. And that's where we stand here with 4.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. On the cut to Kayla. Faith over airmailed it. That's a turnover for the Flames. Good action out of the timeout. Just couldn't get the connection there. All smiles as we go back down the court. Flames looking for a stop on defense. Bertrand handling the ball as she has all night. She'll get the screen. Blocked by Northrup. There's a good seal by Wright there, but Northrup got back into it. Oh my gosh. There's a lot going on under the goal, but Carrie Lynn has the basketball. Bertrand went flying into the backstop. Wright gets blocked. Bertrand quickly the other way. Nice cross-court pass. Hall will fire a three. She can't get it. Rebound run down. Northrop tried to save it, couldn't do it. And we'll stay here with the Scots. 20 to shoot. It's Hall up top to Bertrand. A three. No. Rebound. Carrie Lynn's got another. She's in double-double territory. She probably already has it. Coulter, who's just checked in the corner. Up top to Northrop. Down low to Faith. Faith in the corner. Lindsay. That was a hot pass there from Faith. Lindsay to the rim. Up with the right hand. Ball rolls off the rim. But she's going to get 2.
The foul is on the Scots, number 22, Chloe Bertrand. That is her second, team third. Lindsay Wright at the line for the Lady Flames.
Kennedy checks back in for the Scots. Neff's going to check out. Up and good from Lindsay. Second one's no good. Carrie Lynn pulls down the rebound. She's been quiet here in the second half on offense, and that ball, Northrop couldn't handle the pass from Weeding, and it's a turnover. Hall to the rim, gives it off to Bertrand. Over Coulter, no. Rebound, tipped out. Carrie Lynn's got another, and there's a foul. It's going to go on number 30, Anna Everett.
Number 30, Anna Everett. It is her first, team third.
The first for Everett. Flames lead by 9. 3:10 to play in the third quarter. This third quarter's taken a while. Johnstone to Weeding. Bounce pass to Coulter. 22 to shoot for the Flames. Up top to Carrie Lynn. Weeding spins back to the middle. Goes up with the floater. Left hand, no, but that's a foul. No call. In the corner. Up top to Neff on the wing. 22 to shoot. Nice cut. Violet Wright. That's going to be a jump ball, right? Yeah, it'll be a jump ball.
Jump ball.
I think the official underneath the basket was going to call it travel, but we got a tie-up from the far side official. And there'll be 20 to shoot. Covenant has the arrow. Caroline Watts checks back in. Audrey Coulter going to check out. Bertrand got a quick break. Neff on the wing. She'll reverse it. They want to go down low to Sanders. Ball was tipped. She gets on the floor. She took out Johnstone with her. And that's another jump. And the Flames get it back.
Position goes to Welch College.
We've mentioned their previous game, the last couple timeouts, and the Flames took it 88-80. Unless something crazy happens in this one, nobody's hitting 80. Flames have 44, the Scots have 35, and that ball is going to be turned over once again from the Flames. Watts couldn't foul, and then Faith's going to pick up a foul. And that's going to be Faith's fourth. So she's going to have to come out. Coulter's going to check in. Faith's going to have to check out, and she'll probably be sitting over there for a little while to preserve herself for the fourth quarter. We'll need her down the stretch. Neff in the corner. She'll take the screen to Hall in the corner. Up top. And Neff gets it to go. Shout out Jack Ryan. He keeps me hydrated up here. And there was a turnover, but they're going to call a foul first. They're going to say Neff pushed right on the steal. That's going to be her third foul. 2 shots coming for Lindsay Wright. The third foul on Neff. Danny Dawson's going to check into the ball game now for the Flames. Lady Flames will be shooting 2 shots the last 2 minutes of this third quarter. First one's good from Lindsay. Substitution. Violet Wright going to check in for Neff, who's got 3 fouls. Covenant now wanting her to pick up the 4th foul because they're going to need her down the stretch as well. Strong night for her. Bertrand handles the basketball for the Scots. 1:52 to play in the third quarter. Flames lead by 9. Kennedy's going to get the screen. Free reign to the goal. She'll kick it out to Hall. Hall to the rim. Reverse layup with the left. That's tough. Ora Hall.
Ora Hall.
Caroline Watts, who's checked back in. She's got 3 fouls as well. Looking to drive. Looks for Wright on the back cut. Ball's knocked away by Kennedy and taken by Sanders. She'll bring it up the floor quickly for the Scots. Step through. Nice. Right hand. She missed it. Nice move to the basketball goal there. And there's going to be a foul. Dawson's going to get 2 shots. Violet Wright fouled her.
The foul is on the Scots, number 44, Violet Wright. That is her second. That's a line for the Lady Flames. Number 2, Danny Dawson.
It's been a pretty physical game here this afternoon as Dawson knocks the first one in. Both teams have been bumping underneath the basketball goal. The Flames are in a little bit more foul trouble than the Scots, but it's pretty much even for the most part. It's a little bit different because the Scots have a few more players as Hall gets a three in the corner. That's short. Rebound Dawson doing what she's done all day. The Flames are going to have numbers here if they can push it ahead. Two Scots are back. Northrup to Watts in the corner for Wright. A three on the way, short. Man, that was a big shot. Good look at it. Couldn't get it to go. Bertrand the other way. We're under a minute to play. Flames lead by 9. Down low, that ball's through the hands of Violet Wright, and the Flames get it back. Missed opportunity there for the Scots. That was a good look. Wright just couldn't handle the pass. So we're going to get a man-to-man press here from the Scots to show a little pressure on the basketball. Flames got to be strong with it, can't turn it over. Weeding's got it. That's all it is, a little token pressure here. Just pressure the inbound and then back up when they get the ball in. Watts has it. That ball's taken away, and then Danny knocks it out. No, a foul.
The foul is on the Lady Flames, number 2, Danny Dawson. It is her second.
It's going to be 2 shots here for Kennedy. The Flames have tried to get to that elbow action a lot. The Scots have blown it up here in the second half, making those catches a lot tougher, and they forced some turnovers. Kennedy's got 2 at the line. There's 36 seconds to play in the third quarter. First one's no good. Flames lead by 9. Kennedy a little frustrated with herself after missing that first one. She knocks the second one down. No, it rims out. Wow, that ball did everything but go in. But the ball's knocked out on Danny, and the Scots will keep the possession. Out of bounds underneath the basket with Bertrand to trigger in. 20 seconds to shoot. In the corner for Hall. Bertrand got free for a 3. That's short. Wright saves it right to Dawson. Dawson gonna bring it up the floor. She'll give it up to Northrup, who pitches it back to Watts. One shot here for the Flames. 16 seconds to go in the third quarter, leading by 9. Caroline does need to move, though. There it goes. Weeding in the middle, running out of room with 7 to shoot. Now Watts with 6. Caroline gets cut off, turns around the floater. No, rebound, knocked around. Ball still on the floor, and that's going to be how the third quarter ends. Flames jump out on an 18-7 run to clear off the third quarter. They lead by 9 now after trailing by 2 at halftime. We'll be back in a few minutes with our fourth quarter. We're glad you're with us on this Saturday afternoon. Stay tuned for a great finish. Back out of the timeout between quarters. Flames lead by 9, 10 minutes away from the season sweep of the Scots. Covenant has the basketball. Bertrand handling as she has all afternoon for Covenant. She'll get the screen out of the horn set. Rescreen there from Neff. Up top to Neff. Kennedy fell down. Up top, Bertrand, a three. No. Rebound, nice box out by Caroline, and Carrie Lynn Wheating controls the board. Caroline takes a deep three. Air ball, rebound Coulter, but she was standing out of bounds. Nice box out by Sanders. They don't have to be in any rush on offense. Need to move the basketball a little bit. Neff on the wing. She'll jab, she'll spin. Nice move, lost the ball, got it back, goes up with the right, no good. A lot of contact under there again. Now we're on the floor for it, and another jump ball. Feels like about the 30th jump ball we've had this afternoon, folks. This will go to the Flames.
Jump ball possession goes to your Lady Flames.
I expect to see a lot of this pressure here in this fourth quarter. There's a trap, and the Flames call timeout. Got to protect the basketball.
Timeout.
Protect the ball, move it around a little bit, score some points, win the basketball game. That's the message from Coach Katie. We've got a timeout. We'll be right back. Out of the timeout, Flames lead by 9, 9-10 to play. The defensive pressure is going to pick up from the Scots. The Flames have to protect the basketball. There's Kayla on the cut. Controls herself. The ball just couldn't. Stayed on the rim for a while, couldn't get it to go. Nice job by Kayla. She had to corral a dangerous pass there. Try to get up there with the layup, wasn't able to do it. We've played just over a minute here in the fourth quarter. Flames still lead by 9. Bertrand takes the screen. They'll get the switch. Good defense. Oh, my goodness. Is she okay? Yes. Coulter took a hard fall there. She seems to be okay. It'll be Covenant ball, 6 seconds to shoot. They get it into Neff. She's all alone. She'll take a jumper. No. Rebound. Carrie Lynn Wheating runs another one down. She's got to be getting close to about 20. Kayla spins. Wheating will jab and take a 3-ball. Short. Looked good from here. Couldn't get it to go, but the Flames get the offensive board. Caroline has it. Oh. Carrie Lynn going to turn the corner, get to the rim, take the bump. That's going to be a foul. The foul's going to be on Sanders. It'll be her 4th.
The foul is on the Scots. Number 14, Gina Sanders. That is her 4th. Team first. Returning for the Scots is number 0, Aura Hall. At the line for the Lady Flames, number 1, Carrie Amanda Wheating.
Wheating gets 2 at the line. She makes the first one. Carrie Lynn Wheating is going to make a push for the Player of the Year in our region this year. I'd be very surprised if she doesn't end up with it. The senior from South Dakota gets both of them to go, and the Flames lead by 11. This Flames defense has turned it on today, holding this Covenant offense to only 39 points so far. The officials have been letting a lot of physicality go, and the Flames have used it to their advantage. As Violet Wright puts that one in.
Violet Wright.
Caroline quickly the other way. Downhill, gets blocked. That ball's out of bounds, will stay with the Flames.
Danny Dawson and Faith Johnstone return.
Faith Johnstone and Danny Dawson check back in. Faith has 4 fouls, so she's got to be careful. Got to get it in, and there it is. 5-second call. Flames couldn't get it in out of bounds underneath the basket. Need to force a stop. They lead by 9. It's 50-41, 7:40 to play in the ball game. Violet Wright missed the layup, and she's going to get called for a foul. She hit Carrie Lynn on the rebound. That's going to be her third.
44, Violet Wright. It is her third. Team second.
Ahead to Caroline. Flames don't have to be in any hurry. Watts downhill, turns it over. And Carrie Lynn's going to pick up the foul.
The foul is on the Lady Flames. Number 1, Carrie Lynn Wheaton. That is her first.
Carrie Lynn picks up her first foul. You need another stop on defense. Just a reminder, we'll have your post-game stats and wrap up the ball game after we've played this last 7 minutes and 10 seconds. So stay tuned for that. Down low to Neff. Posted up on Johnstone, who's got 4 fouls. Could not foul. Great verticality there from Faith. Oh, and Danny almost traveled, but she was able to get the pass to Carrie Lynn. Carrie Lynn crosses over. Kennedy in her grill. Nice defense. The handoff to Faith, and Faith fell down, and the Flames turn it over again. Hall quickly the other way. And a foul. I don't know really how. Oh, that's going to be on Caroline. Yikes. That'll be her 4th foul.
It is team foul number 2. Returning for the Lady Flames. Number 20, Lindsay Wright.
Lindsay checks back in for Caroline, who now has 4 fouls. Flames got to get a stop on defense here. The offense has kind of gone cold, but the defense has been great today. Got to keep it up here. Right in the corner for Neff. Up top for Kennedy. A 3 on the way. No. Rebound. Fought for, and Danny's got it, but she dribbled it out of bounds. Up top to Neff, 19 to shoot. She'll take a mid-range J. Yep. Flames need to score some points here. Johnstone to handle the basketball. Flames trail by 7, nearly taken away. Carrie Lynn's got it. 18 to shoot. Kayla now on the wing. Up top to Carrie Lynn. She'll spin. Crosses over, gets downhill to the rim. The right hand's up. The right hand is good. Carrie Lynn Wheating stops the bleeding. Flames need a stop. Up top now, Hall. May have gotten going before, and then I don't know how. She traveled twice. Had about 7 rushing yards on that play, but this isn't football, so that doesn't count. Flames get the basketball back, trailing by 7. In the corner for Lindsay. She'll try a 3. No. Rebound, Neff. And then she turns it over. Johnstone has it. Faith, cross court to Carrie Lynn. She'll fire a 3. Wedgie.
Jump ball.
It's a wedgie, folks. Mr. Official will grab the mop and get it loose. Well, Coach Fallbush was about to get a basketball and get it down. Fortunately enough, they didn't need it. Flames lead by 7, 5:26 to play. Got to have another stop on defense. Flames only scored 4 points so far here in the 4th quarter, but they're holding on to a 7-point lead with 5:15 to play. Hall thought about a three, wants to drive, kicks it back to Bertrand. She'll drive it. Good verticality and a foul. Man, oh man, that's a tough break.
The foul is on the Lady Flames. Number 1, Carrie Lynn Weedy. That is her second. Team third.
Bertrand's hurt right now. I think she may have got rolled up on, may have landed on someone's foot. But hope she's okay. Our coach sitting there taking a look at it here, and it looks to be in pretty bad pain here. Looks like she's going to get up, though. That's a good sign. A lot of pain, though. They're going to try to get her to the bench. We hope that she's okay. Really, really good player for the Scots. She's had a really, really good night tonight. But looks like she got twisted. She may have landed on someone on the floater there. So she's going to have to take a seat. We hate to see that. Hope to be that she's okay. We'll be right back, though, as they check her out. I believe Covenant's going to take a 30-second timeout after the injury there. They're going to check out Bertrand. Hopefully she's okay. We'll be right back after the timeout. Well, there's a good sign. She's going to shoot the free throws.
Number 22, Chloe Bertrand.
Looks like there was a substitution problem there. Sanders has to stay in the game for the free throws because she was out there when the injury occurred. They'll check in Aura Hall, though, here in a few minutes. Bertrand hits the free throw. I guess she's good to go. That's really good to see, though, because that was a scary fall there for her. She knocks both free throws down, and she's going to play. We'll see how bad it affects her. They'll trap out of it. Carrie Lynn goes by. Got plenty of time. Danny's got it. The Flames don't have to be in any hurry here. Up by 5. 5 minutes to play, but they got to score some points. Offense has kind of been lackluster here in the fourth. Faith downhill. The floater with the right hand, no. Neff's got it on the elbow. 17 to shoot. She'll cross over. Goes at Johnstone. The right hand, no. Backside rebound up and in. And it's only a 3-point lead for the Flames. Coach Katie's got 3 timeouts. See if she calls one in a second here to try to figure out the offense. Carrie Lynn to the rim. Gives it up to Lindsay. Lindsay downhill. She'll get fouled. It's going to go on Violet Wright, her 4th foul. Lindsay's going to get free throws.
Violet Wright, that is her 4th. Team 3rd. At the line for the Lady Flames, number 20, Lindsay Wright.
First free throw from Lindsay is good. The Flames have dominated this quarter. Flames have dominated most of this second half, but the fourth quarter's been all Scots so far. As Lindsay gets them both to go, Flames lead by 5. Hall will check in. Violet Wright will check out. She has 4 fouls. We'll see how long they keep her on the bench before they put her back in down the stretch. Bertrand to handle. She looks to be okay on the ankle. That's a good sight to see. Sanders on the wing. Down low, taken away by Johnstone. Faith the other way. In the corner. Kayla can't handle the pass, but she gets it. To Carrie Lynn. To Danny. She'll try a 3. Yes! Danny Dawson knocks home a 3. The Flames lead by 8. Up top now. Neff steps into a 3. Yes! Crazy answer there. I think they said it was a 2. Carrie Lynn with the left hand. Can't get it to go. Sanders the other way now. Kennedy to the rim. Takes the bump. The floater's no good. Rebound Hall on the backside. She puts it up. She can't get it. Carrie Lynn saves it to Faith. And Johnstone brings it up the floor. Faith stops. Step through. Up with the basketball. No good. And ball's out of bounds. Bertrand knocked it out.
Returning for the Scots, number 30, Anna Everett. Also returning, number 44, Violet Wright.
Everett and Wright back in for Covenant. They're having a talk at the scores table. I think yep, they added a point. So it was a 3 by Neff. So the score's 57 to 52. Wheating wants to go down to Johnstone, and that's going to be a foul. She didn't mean to do this. She was just going for the ball. But Faith took a hard foul there. She looks to be okay. Violet Wright is fouled out. She was just going for the basketball there and knocked Johnstone over. There was no intent there. Just a hard foul. But Violet Wright's afternoon is over. And we're going to get out of bounds underneath the basket. 2:58 to play. Johnstone drives baseline. Goes up with the right hand. Can't get it. Rebound. Neff. She'll push it ahead. They've got a 3-on-2 break here. She'll drive. Stops and kicks it to Bertrand. Bertrand drives on Kayla, and Kayla fouled her. That's her third foul. Out of bounds underneath the basket for the Scots. Score 57-52. Flames lead. 2:45 to play in the ball game. Bertrand out of bounds underneath the basket. It's Neff up top. She's had an excellent afternoon up top. Bertrand gets loose for a 3. She knocks it down. Bum, ankle, and all. Bertrand continues an impressive evening. It's only a 2-point Flames lead. They're going to have to score it. Bertrand blows up the handoff. Ball's turned over. Nope, Wright's got it. Floater from Lindsay. Short rebound. Kennedy. Bertrand the other way quickly. Up ahead to Sanders. Sanders puts her head down. I think she traveled. No, we're going to get an offensive foul. Ooh, I don't know about that one either. Interesting. That's going to be on Jada Sanders, and that's going to be her 5th foul. I thought she may have traveled. I didn't really see an offensive foul, but they said she bumped her off on the block. And the Flames get it back after the turnover, only leading by 2, 2:14 to play. Oh, that's a tough pass, but Carrie Lynn's able to get the trap, and that ball's going to be off Carrie Lynn's hand. And the Flames turn it over again. Neff's got it. Johnstone's got 4 fouls, cannot foul her. Look at there. Carrie Lynn comes in with the backside help. We're going to get a jump ball. And the Flames are going to get it.
Jump ball position goes to the Lady Flames. Timeout. Welch College.
It's going to be a timeout, Welch. I was looking at some conversations on the floor. Coach from Covenant was asking for a foul, but the call on the floor was a jump ball. I think the officials all had a different call, but 2 guys had jump ball, 1 guy had foul. And the call on the floor is a jump ball. Flames will have it out of the timeout. We'll be right back. Back out of the timeout now. Flames lead 57-55. 2:02 to play. Got to hold on to the basketball. A lot of turnovers here in the second half. And they had to throw it away. Out of bounds, side out. Ball's tipped. Ball out on the floor. It's going to be off Covenant, and they turn it over. All right, back to the Flames it goes. Kennedy comes up limping. I hope she's all right as well. She seems to be okay. She's wincing. I think she got rolled up on that knee brace on her left leg. I wonder if that's kind of giving her some issues. Johnstone has the ball. We're under 2 minutes to play. Flames lead by 2. They needed points on this possession, and they turn it over. Or a haul the other way, one-on-one. She stops, kicks it in the corner for Bertrand. She'll drive on Weeding. She spins. Nice move. Step through. Right hand up. Good. And a foul. I believe it'll be Dawson, and it will. Danny's third foul. The 5th team foul. So both teams will be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. This is a shooting foul, so Bertrand's going to get 2 anyway. A chance to tie the ball game. She knocks it down. For those of you watching, Bertrand she stepped on someone's foot going up for a floater earlier in the game. And a lot of pain. She comes in, hits both free throws, and she's played ever since. And the Flames nearly turn it over, and they do turn it over. She knocked it off of Faith's leg. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, blue ball. Good hustle there to knock it off Faith's leg. We're tied at 57, a minute 37 to play in the game. Hall gets doubled, kicks it out to Neff. Up top to Bertrand. She'll rest it at the top with 12. On the wing for Everett. Wants to go back to Bertrand. She gets it there. The screen from Kennedy swings it to Neff. A deep 3. Short. Rebound right. And Lindsay's got it. She'll give it to Faith. The Flames got to score some points here. Kayla, a 3 in the corner. No. Rebound Neff. And now they've got numbers the other way. Hall goes at Dawson. Bounce pass to Kennedy. Blocked by Kayla. And Kayla Northrup back for the help defense. Saves the go-ahead basket. Caroline Watt's going to check in. We've got 1 minute to play. Tied at 57. Out of bounds underneath the basket. Someone's got to sub out. We subbed a person in. Wright's going to check out. Man, oh, man. Out of bounds underneath for Bertrand. They want to seal, and Northrup knocks it away. Good defense. They sealed Neff on Johnstone underneath the goal. They try to get it to her, but Northrup knocked it away. They get it to Neff in the corner. We're under a minute, 57 seconds to play. A 3 on the way. That's an air ball. Rebound, knocked around. Carrie Lynn's got it. Flames have 2 timeouts. Let's see what Coach Katie decides to do. Johnstone handles it. 46 seconds to play, 24 seconds to shoot. We're in for a crazy finish here at Welch College this afternoon. Weeding on the wing, guarded by Bertrand. It's Watts. Down low to Faith. Faith up with the left hand. It's good. Flames lead. 30 seconds to play. Bertrand the other way quickly. And timeout, Covenant. Flames lead 59-57. 28 seconds to play. We'll be right back. All right, back out of the timeout. Flames lead 59-57. 28 seconds to play. Northrop, Johnstone, Watts, Wheating, Dawson. That's your 5. They'll get it in. Bertrand handles it. We'll see if they go quicker, if they try to settle for a shot. Bertrand right to the rim. The floater with the right hand. No. Rebound, Watts. And they foul. 2 shots coming for Caroline with 16.5 seconds to play here in the ball game. The foul's going to go on number 22, Bertrand, her 3rd.
The foul is on the Scots, number 22, Chloe Bertrand. That is her 3rd personal foul. Caroline Watts at the line for the Lady Flames.
First one up and good from Caroline. The senior played a lot of basketball here in 4 years. She knocks both free throws down. Timeout, Covenant. I would expect them to move the basketball up to the half court. 61-57 your score, 16.5 seconds to play. We'll take a timeout with them.
Timeout, Covenant College.
We're back out of the timeout. Covenant ball side out on the far side. Bertrand to enter it in. Flames lead by 4 with 16.5 to play. And they turn it over. Dawson has the basketball. And they're going to foul her. She's going to get 2 shots at the line to ice the basketball game. Great defense from the Flames. I think they were trying to get it into Neff right there. And it went right by her, right into the hands of Dawson. 2 free throws coming for Danny. Trying to extend this lead to 6.
Danny Dawson is at the line for the Lady Flames.
First one from Danny is good. Second one good. Flames lead by 6. Just don't foul here. They're going to try to go quick. Bertrand, layup good. Remember, the Flames have a timeout here if they need to use it. Faith the other way. And she's going to get fouled. I think that's going to be on Bertrand. That's her 5th foul as well.
That is her 5th personal foul.
That's now the 3rd Covenant player to foul out. Great game from Bertrand. She's been really, really good today. And if you were with us earlier, you saw her get hurt. She's able to bounce back and continue to play. A big reason why her team came back. Flames were up by double digits here in the second half as Johnstone misses the first. But she helped them come back with the Flames, trying to ice it here, and Johnstone gives them a 5-point lead with 4 seconds. Just don't foul here. They'll advance it. Kennedy has it and lost it, and that is how this ball game comes to a close. A really good game between these two teams today sees your Lady Flames sweep the season series over the Covenant Scots. Final score, 64-59. We hope to have your post-game stats for you here in just a minute. Stay tuned for that. Another big win for the Lady Flames. Again, final score, 64-59. After the post-game stats, we'll have the men's Flames take on the Phoenix of Cumberland University from Lebanon. We're glad you're with us on this Saturday afternoon. Stay tuned for more. We have some final stats for you here, and I'll read them to you now. Leading and scoring for your Flames with 18 points, Carrie Lynn Wheating. She added 15 rebounds on that, so a double-double for Carrie Lynn. Faith Johnstone added 10, Lindsay Wright added 12, Kayla Northrup with 8, and Caroline Watts with 2. Off the bench, Danny Dawson made a big difference with 12 points and 14 boards. That's big-time numbers for Danny, who was the first off the bench. Freshman Audrey Coulter added 2, and that rounds out the scoring for the Flames. Leading scorer for the Scots, Chloe Bertrand, had 20 points. 19 for Amanda Neff, 14 for Violet Wright, and 6 for Aura Hall. And that rounds out the scoring for Covenant. Some team stats for you. The Flames shot 36% from the field today, 20 of 55. From 3, they shot 4 of 23 for 17%, and they shot 20 of 24 from the free throw line, good for 83%. For Covenant, they shot 21 of 70 from the field, good for 30%, 5 of 17 from 3, good for 29%, and 12 of 18 from the free throw line, good for 66%. Some team stats. Rebounding, Covenant won the rebounding battle 48-40. Covenant had 12 assists on 21 made shots. The Flames had 10 on 20 made shots. 11 steals for Covenant, 8 for the Flames. 4 blocks for Welch and 3 for Covenant. 19 turnovers for Covenant, 20 for the Flames. 16 fouls for the Flames, 19 for the Scots. Some advanced stats for you. Points in the paint runs Welch's way, 32-22. Points off turnovers also go to Welch, 15-11. Second chance points, Covenant with 9, Welch with 7. Fast break points, neither team had them. Bench points, Covenant with none, Welch had 14. 12 of those belonged to Danny Dawson, who had a great night tonight. We had 4 ties, 8 lead changes. The last bucket for Covenant came with 7 seconds. The last bucket for Welch came with 32 seconds in the fourth quarter. The largest lead, Covenant by 6, and the Flames led by 11. They end up winning the ball game, though, 64-59. That about wraps up our coverage for the ladies' game. Stay tuned for the men's game. Your Flames take on the Phoenix of Cumberland University. We'll have that for you in just a few minutes. Have a great night. Go Flames.